from TD Garden in Boston, where tonight the Pittsburgh Penguins make their lone visit of the season to Boston. John Moore returns to action tonight. The defenseman got nicked up a little bit in the Colorado game that began the road trip. Jake Guentzel on the end boards. Now Crosby sets up. Guentzel tries one off the apron of the goal. Picks it up, shovels back to Dumoulin, the one-timer, and Halak sees that through Hornquist's battle in front. Kessel whips on the bouncer. Danton Heinen gathers a lot of attention, and that frees Krejci. Krejci drags the snapshot, and a nice save. Moore has Forsbacka. Karlsson coming off the boards. Pastrnak stick handles around Guentzel. Pastrnak for Marchand, and Marchand couldn't go forehand, backhand. Just enough of the puck for Jerry on the leg, as Marchand couldn't quite tap it home. Patted it away. Marchand's pass right onto Crosby's stick. This is trouble. Crosby's shot off the back of Hornquist, jamming to deprive Halak a clean look. Can't quite connect on the pass, and miscommunication. Backes tries to feed it in front to Wagner, but the puck comes off his stick. Malkin with the steal, a sequence here, and Halak makes a huge save. The Bruins had attacking rhythm going. Malkin had the chance, and Halak denies him.
50-goal scorer.
Exactly. Guentzel reaching for the puck, fires it top shelf. A weird deflection, and it gets sticked out of the crease. Bouncing puck eludes Marchand. Letang bats it to the Boston line. The siren sounds. 21 total shots on goal in the first period, 12 for the Bruins, and it was pretty fast-paced. Jake DeBrusk rather, picks it off the boards. Works against Kessel. Here's Krejci. The shot saved by Jerry. The puck back to Kevin Miller. The drive goes off of Mata.
Krejci, he's the beneficiary. Just kind of comes late. The puck's going to find him right there. Drop pass from DeBrusk. All kinds of time. He tries to look Jerry off.
Hoists the backhand through the neutral zone. Corrali back to Wagner. Rust intercepts. Here a couple of quick steps, and he gets separation. Goes right in front. Halak makes the leg stop and had to be strong on it. Brian Rust can really scoot. That's what got him to the NHL and has kept him here. Switches sides, and here's David Krejci working against Riikola, who holds his ground. Krejci gets his stick in Riikola's skates, and Boston's going to have the first minor penalty of the night. Gets the tap back from Crosby to Letang to Kessel at his favorite spot. Kessel goes to the corner, brings it back to Letang. Malkin's drive scores! Evgeny Malkin with space to wind and grind. And it's 1-0 Penguins.
A lot of firepower on that power play. It's probably a good thing they don't get as many man advantages as they do, because this was a clinic. Just a number of different looks, different plays, patience with it, inside the circle, past the block shot attempt of Moore. Halak can't pick it up until it's almost on top of him, and he can't get it with the blocker.
Letang, great hands to muffle the pass right on his stick.
And he stayed home, which was the right play.
Krug gains the middle of the line. Corrali's shot. Jerry a juggle, but he makes the basket catch on the rebound. Nordstrom, Johnson's blast. Achari with the brave block. Johnson to Guentzel, the wrist shot. A nice save by Halak. The rebound all the way past the hash marks. Juuso Riikola up the boards. A good read by Krug. Throws it into the middle, and Mata parries it away. Malkin with Kessel racing forward. Kessel's shot saved by Halak, and Moore spanks it out of the defensive slot. Sprong's shot, a double deflection. Halak holds his line. Jake DeBrusk cuts to the middle against Dumoulin to Krejci to DeBrusk. The one-timer scores! David Krejci puts it on the tee, and DeBrusk drives it home to tie the game.
And then it's DeBrusk up ice. Nice little gain the blue line, move to the middle, delay move, find Krejci, and then open up. just by opening up. Krejci knows he can give it back to him for a one-timer, and it's a beautiful shot.
Wagner with some steam on it into Lauzon's skate. Here's Backes crisscrossing through the high slot. The shot from Wagner, and it's in! The Bruins saw it in. The players know. The referee has waved it off.
No whistle.
Yep.
And no dead in the head.
Right.
It's just a matter of, do you see that puck across the goal line? And we feel like we're seeing it across the goal line.
The call on the ice is confirmed. We have no goal.
Johnson gives it away to John Moore, and he does what Joe Sacco said he should do. Krejci's backhand and a save by Jerry. Connor Clifton's blast takes a wild bounce off the end boards. Marchand turns and a glove save by Jerry.
Marchand's the first one on it. Nice job in front of the net by Kuzbaka Carlson to occupy a couple of Penguins. It allows Marchand the opportunity to get to a scoring area on the backhand, and those are tough to read.
Through the corner, Grzelcyk can't keep it on his forehand. Crosby the dart, tape to Gensel, throws it into space. Here's Brian Rust ahead of the pack, and just enough tug from Grzelcyk not to get a penalty, but to disturb the shooting effort of Brian Rust. Two-on-one, Aston Reese closing with Alexiak, and Halak makes the save again. Goes D to Chris Letang. The long diagonal, Pastrnak steals, swivels into the zone. Pastrnak across the middle for Marchand, and the puck sprang off his forehand. A good second layer. Cave, tape to Nordstrom. Nordstrom, high slot, goes through Johnson, the shot saved by Jerry. Take it away. Kessel with Malkin going toward goal. Kessel flips the backhand down the boards. Malkin to Kessel, the shot saved by Halak, and he hangs on. Well, the Bruins haven't touched the puck with possession during Pittsburgh's power play. Letang fakes, rather Malkin fakes the shot. Crosby with that trademark backhand, and Halak makes the save. Crosby's got one of the greatest backhands in the history of the NHL. Now Krejci in the corner. Moore keeps it in. Krejci low for DeBrusk. Couldn't pull it under the bar. Good patience from Jake DeBrusk, but he couldn't get the puck quite where he wanted it. Big collision as Rust gets up limping after Kevin Miller plastered him. The siren sounds, and we will go to overtime. Here's Pastrnak. Dumoulin uses the long reach. Pastrnak finds the puck again. Cross ice. Krug, the one-timer. Nordstrom scores! The Bruins win 2-1 in overtime.
There's the battle win by Pastrnak. And now Kessel drifts over to pick him up, and Dumoulin can't get back to the front of the net in time. And the Bruins expose Pittsburgh in their own zone. The great one-time pass by Krug for the redirect by Nordstrom. Hey, an overtime win. Second of the year.
Dale, it was a difficult night for generating really good chances for the Bruins, but they were solid on D, got excellent goaltending from Halak, and a happy ending.